What's up, everybody? This is the voice of YouTube's very own Update+Show here, coming at you with a update video slash discussion video. So let's start with the update side of things. What I didn't want to happen this month happened. I got sick. It wasn't too bad. I got over it pretty quick. I mean, I still kind of have a small tinge of it, like coughing and all that, but it's overall done. Luckily, luckily I felt well enough to record those Dokkan videos. I didn't want to risk using my voice for Shadow or Sonic because, I didn't have a sore throat. I didn't have a sore throat, but to my ears, it sounded bad when I did them. And I'm a perfectionist to where if something doesn't sound quite right to me or like look quite right to me, then I would rather wait until I'm able to do it at 100% capacity. Actually, not even 100% capacity, 200% capacity. So even though that I had, even though that I was able to upload the days I normally uploaded, the problem is that not everyone watches my. Obviously, not everyone here is for my Dokkan content. However, at the end of the day, it's still content for you all to watch until I'm able to record the stuff that you guys want to see, right? I mean, like the Shadow stuff, the Sonic stuff, streams, etc. So, obviously, I should have taken the time off to get better. However, like I said, I felt well enough to be able to use some of the energy I still had to record those Dokkan videos. Because my plan this year is to work my ever living ass off to get to where I need to go. So let's talk about the overall my overall YouTube's schedule. Pretty much nothing's changed. Shadow video goes up Monday, and I stream that day. Dokkan video goes up Tuesday. I stream. At let me rephrase that. At the day I'm recording this, which I always record my, Fang stuff Tuesday and they go up Wednesday. Today, by. Why did I make this so complicated? The day I'm recording this, there's going to be a Dokkan video and then a stream that night. So, tonight, when this video goes out tomorrow, there'll be a stream tomorrow, and then I'll probably won't do anything for Thursday because of music therapy. However, I've been toying with the idea of possibly live streaming on Fridays. Because the reason why I wasn't able to stream on the weekends before was because, where I was recording, which was, is in my basement. My dad normally went down there to watch TV, and he has that thing blasting. So, because of that, because I moved everything back up to my actual room, the only problem is going to be when I have to record stuff with my capture card. I'm going to have to figure that out because I don't think the HDMI cords can actually reach all the way over here where I'm at. So I'm going to have to think of something. I might have to actually record standing up. So I figure that out when I get back to doing my Shadow Plays, Super Mario World, my Fame Plays Kirby Superstar. I'll get I'll figure that whole thing out. But yeah, I'm toying with the idea of doing a live stream on Fridays. And I've also thought about bringing back my Rocksmith streams on Twitch. Um, so, yeah. Um, and I've also even thought about splitting the days I do Shadow to where, like, one day you guys get a Shadow Plays, another day you guys get a Shadow Reactions, because I'm looking at my analytics, and which is what a lot of YouTubers should be doing to see how well videos are doing, and to see which videos they should quit doing and all that. And as much as I hate to say this, because it really does leave a bad taste in my mouth, the reaction videos I've been doing has been doing very, very, very well. Because if people notice, I'm not reacting to videos that everyone and their mothers are doing. You know, I'm not reacting to, like, the latest, you know, SSJ9 video. I'm not reacting to Demon Boma. You know, I'm not reacting to any of those trending videos. However, I have thought about reacting to Demon Boma, possibly as Trunks or something. But again, too, like, I don't want to go full in with reactions. You know, I only want to make, at the times I do, reaction once a week, because there's a lot of channels, and I know a lot of channels, to where there's just nothing but reactions. Why? Because it gives you views and it gives you subs, and it's a very, very lazy way of making content, in my personal opinion. I'm sure that there are people that enjoy it. Me, however, I view it as pretty much as how to word this exactly. I view it pretty much as I don't want to come off like a dirtbag with this, but if I can find the right words. The fact that people would rather make lazy content like reaction videos, it kind of says something about our country even more, considering that, you know, not trying to get into the whole political side of things, but, you know, a lot of people in this country are lazy. So, yeah. However, once I'm able to make my show, which is the end goal, which is once I get up to that point to where I can start making money, that's when things get really serious. Because then I'm going to be able to take that money, and my plan is to pretty much just half it in fours, to where I put some towards the studio I need to make or build, well, to convert or build, and I need money for the concept art and the actual people I need to hire to help me out with this, because there's no way I'm going to learn how to animate stuff myself. There's no way I'm going to be able to do all that by myself, especially with how big I want this show to hopefully become, which I have thought about, which I do have some updates about the show. I think I finally figured out the art style I want to do. I've been watching Ruby, and I've been mentally taking notes of what to do and what not to do, and stuff I need to stuff that I need to, stuff that I need to, gosh, can I word things correctly? No, what? Let's back up. I've been watching Ruby, and I've learned of what to do and what not to do, and stuff I'm going to improve upon, and pretty much become better than Ruby. That's the overall plan for the show, is that I want this show to become competition for Ruby and Genlock. Or any show that's like this. Um, but my my eyes is on trying to take Ruby down. Not because I'm a hater of Ruby. I love Ruby. However, I'm starting to realize there's stuff in that show that I don't particularly like. Like, I don't like the fact that they ship bait. That's not going to happen in my show. I don't like the fact that sometimes the animations can be wonky because of the stuff that they're using. Like, case in point, like Yang's hair. When she's fighting, there should be like a natural flow to it. So the art style I'm gonna go with is a blend. It's gonna be, the foundation is gonna be drawn animation. However, we're gonna layer CGI, well, models, like model animation on top, to where hopefully, if we can make this work, when you see like Fang's trench coat move, like kind of blowing in the wind, it's gonna look natural. It's gonna look like an actual trench coat kind of flowing in the wind. So that is something that I think I want to do for the show, for sure. Because the two key points that people praise Ruby about is the fighting and the art style. Well, in order for me to kind of dethrone them, I need to do something that's better than what they're doing. Again, I love Ruby. You know, I respect the stuff that they have done. And not trying to get into a certain situation, you know, I think that out of the two very controversial companies, if you are a supporter of a certain voice actor, like I am, they are the lesser two evils, because out of all the voice actors, there's only been maybe like 2, 3 that has really, you know, talked out of their butt on Twitter without getting too deep into the situation. So like, I still wouldn't mind working with Rooster Teeth, especially if it's a crossover between our shows. However, when it comes to my characters, I want full control. They're my characters. Well, most of them are. Others are like they are a collaboration between me and my girlfriend, because, you know, this is going to be pretty much our show. And of course too, like there's going to be characters that are going to be inspired by other characters that I've interacted with. You know, obviously people might scratch their hands and be like, wait, you're going to make a show off of role plays? I've gotten to the point to where I think that Fane is a character, the world I've created with my girlfriends and my former friends that I've used to, you know, roleplay a lot with. I think we've gotten to the point to where, like, I can't do anything else with him in writing format. I think he's, you know, this world I've created, these characters I've created have gotten too big for that. I think, you know, like, his point, like, last year, when I was role-playing with my girlfriend, because we've been doing this whole crossover between our OCs and Ruby, and when I would, you know, type out a fight, I'm seeing something totally different in my head, and it looks way more better than what I've written down. So that's what kinda, I've always wanted to make a show about Fane. It's just, that was when it really got inside of my head. That's when the seed started to grow, and I honestly, I'm determined to get it made. And so, like I said, I've been watching and I've been taking my notes about what to do and what not to do from Ruby. And so, if I can get this made before Ruby ends, I hope that they watch the show, and I hope that they don't get too bent out of shape with the fact that, I want to kind of dethrone Ruby. I want to make a show to where people that are, not into Ruby anymore can go to, like maybe for various reasons of why they're not into Ruby anymore, because they don't like how the show became after Monty passed, or because of the fact that they keep ship baiting, or because or B, they just lost interest in it after a while. So no, or B, the fandom. So I want my show to be a place for those people, and also too, like I want anyone to be able to watch my show. Of course, there is that part of me that's like that little oh, that'd be kind of cool if this happens. The little the little diabolical part of me is almost like, what if my show becomes so good it makes people stop watching Ruby to watch my show? I doubt that would ever happen. It's just that thought, like, nah, that's never gonna happen. So I am really excited to get the show into the, I guess you can call this the pre-production phases, into like the full blown like production. I'm ready. I'm ready to get things moving. I just have to wait, because like I said before, Monty and George Lucas and Walt Disney, they had the means of doing what they want to do come true. Me, I have to fight and save up for it, which I'm totally for. So, when I have another update, I will let you all know. So, anyways, with that update out of the way, let's talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about, and that is, of course, why Fusion Reborn Gogeta is still my preferred version of him, despite the fact that I still, even though that I love all the versions of Gogeta equally. Fusion Reborn, I remember watching it. I believe I watched it online, and the first time seeing him for the first time watching Fusion Reborn, it really made a impact on me. The way they did it, the Bruce Faulkner score for him is amazing. It fits him so much. And when you first see him, you get that kind of shot of him just standing there, the aura moving around him, and he's just, he's serious. And then he proceeds to one-shot Janemba. Vegito didn't do that. Even though that I like Vegito, Gogeta is, in my opinion, a far more cooler character, because Vegito spends too much time messing around. Gogeta doesn't. Yes, in GT he did. However, in most of his appearances, including Dragon Ball Super Broly, Gogeta gets crap done. You know, the one thing that I admire about Dragon Ball Super Broly was that they only made minor changes to him, like they took away the Widow's Peak. They they took away the, they changed the color of the vest, and they changed, the sash color around his waist to turquoise, and they changed the leg wraps to turquoise, and they changed the armbands to like a brown. Which, and then again, I think that was the only thing that didn't change on him actually. Like honestly, honestly they didn't really need to make those slight alterations to him. They could have kept him how he looked in Fusion Reborn, and I think that people would have been fine. I think people would have definitely been okay with that. I know that I would have, and you know, and something I noticed too is that a lot of video games, they're using the Fusion Reborn Gogeta, but they're recoloring him, and they're changing his personality. And what I loved about Fighters is that it's a combination of both, because the dramatic finish of Gogeta when you do it on Janemba, it's from Fusion Reborn. And so I don't think that Fusion Reborn Gogeta is going to be forgotten. I think like as weird as it is, people just call him Gogeta. They don't say, well, movie Gogeta, movie Broly. Like people call the Dragon Ball Super Broly version of Broly movie Broly or canon Broly. People don't call Gogeta that. People just call him Gogeta. They call every version of him Gogeta. So there's even a shot in the recent Dragon Ball Heroes episode to where it's at the end when Gogeta is talking to Hit and Jiren, and there's a part to where there's a front shot of him, and he has a Widow Peak. So maybe they're starting to realize a bit that they didn't really need to change much either. Like, another thing I appreciate too was that they combined both Fusion Reborn Gogeta's personality with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's personality, to where, yes, he's cocky, but he's still a man. He's still a man of a few words, and he still gets stuff done, and he's still serious. So I think out of all the portrayals in that movie, I think they definitely did Gogeta very, very, very well. However, Fusion Reborn Gogeta is still my favorite version. It left a big impact on me. It made me prefer Gogeta over Vegito. Even though that I like both about equally, I just prefer Gogeta a little bit more. The only thing I dislike about, Vegito is that in Dragon Ball Legends, with the free-to-play base form Vegito card, they gave him the Big Bang Kamehameha, and I'm sitting here like, well, if that's the case, then how about you give Gogeta the final Kamehameha then? It's kind of obvious that they could use both, but like when you think of the Big Bang Kamehameha, that's a Gogeta thing. The final Kamehameha, it's a Vegito, it's a Vegito thing, and the Big Bang Kamehameha is a Gogeta thing. The only thing I can't see them using is like Gogeta using the Spirit Sword, and Vegito using the Soul Punisher. I can't see them doing that because that's like a exclusive thing that they can only do. Kind of like how Goku can use Kaioken. Well, hey, hang on. Backtrack here. Kind of like how Goku can go Ultra Instinct while Vegeta just has Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Or like Goku can use the Kaioken and Vegito doesn't. You know. Then again, that last comparison was probably bad, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I really do hope that they make a SH Figure Arts Fusion Reborn Gogeta and a SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta figure and a SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Vegito figure. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you're new here, and also please make sure to hit that notification bell, and let's get me to 1,000 subs this year, guys. So I'll probably start naming my streams the road to 1,000 subs. So yeah, I hope you all have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I'll be seeing you in my next video and live stream. Later, guys.